We are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Here we go. It's going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults. We also like to do chat with the chat room because we interact with everybody as we go along the night. So, let's see if I can get my iPad up and running and working and try to find my me in this one. And here we go. All right. We've got a big night going on tonight. We've got lots to do. And just waiting for people to come in. Jesse's number one. I found some butterfly stickers today. Didn't know I had these. I found them. Hi, Janet Nash. How are you? How are you? And there's Teresa and Steffi. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Come on in. Ellen's coming in. Well, hello, hello. Look what I got on my table. What is on my table? I have a mess. It's a happy little mess. Put that up over there. So, so we've got Jessie and we've got Janet and we've got Teresa. And I don't know why I'm putting these down first. But I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead. Well, I've started this now. So then we got Stephanie. And I'm taking names. I'm collecting names. And there's Ellen. So, how's everybody doing? Y'all having a good day? It's been so pretty outside today. It was lovely. It was in the 60s, but almost 70 in the sun. My feet didn't even get cold. So there's 8 of y'all in here. So that's 1, 5. Who's the 8? Who's in the balcony? Come down out of the balcony for just a second so I can see your name. I need to see your name. Teresa. Linda's here. Good, good. Who else? Zippity's here. Zippity doo da, zippity day. Brenda's here. Brenda D. And okay, so that's 6, 7, 8. There's 3. Well, I'm one of them. There should be somebody else in the balcony. Say hi. Come out of the balcony and say hi. Don't be shy. I think I got everybody. If I haven't called your name out, you better tell me. Ellen, Goldie, Jessie, Janet, good, yeah, Teresa, yeah. I got everybody. Okay, just keep adding them on. I'm collecting names. It's all good. Oh, did you have a good Bible study with Cindy? Joe had an appointment today, so we had to go out. Did you see the replay? Mm-hmm. Replays are nice. You can hit the main parts and zip through the boring parts and get to the good parts. Yep. So, hi everybody. Come on in. We're going to have a fun night tonight. Got a lot to tell you. I got lots to tell you. Okay. Well, we know that we have a special friend in Margaret. You know our Margaret, Lovinger. She she sent me some Happy Mail yesterday, and one of the things that she sent me was this, and it's a what do you call those snippet rolls? Where the fabric comes all in a 2 inch wide, and then you sew them together and make a quilt. Well, all of these prints are Japanese print style. They look Japanese-ish, and so I'm sending out some Happy Mail with some of these prints, and um, I was able to put 5 strips this big, about 8 inches. Yeah, a jelly roll. That's it. And in the envelopes, and one of the prizes is this. Janet, you will get one in this size of an envelope, and you'll get some because I'm doing that global international with just a flat envelope, and I'm going to send you some Japanese snippets, and it'll go through the mail with one stamp. How nice! Yes, but wait, there's more. There's more. So I've got 15 envelopes over here, and so I'm taking names. Who is in here that I have not got your name? Janet, Teresa, Stephanie, Ellen, Zippity, Brenda, Jassy, and Linda. Who else? There's Joyce. Who else did I not call your name? Did I not call anybody's name? Is there somebody in the balcony hiding out? Don't be hiding tonight. You don't want to be hiding tonight. So I'm still collecting a few more names. It says there's 16 of y'all in here, and I do not have 16 names down here. Now we got Brenda A. Okay, we got 2 Brendas. We're blessed with Brendas tonight. Oh no, that's Brenda Smith. Sorry, almost gave you a new name. Sorry, Brenda. And I got that, Brenda. And Belinda. I need to know who's in here. There's Carol. Now, Carol lives in Canada, so she'll be getting a special envelope. Like yours will be a flat envelope, Carol. I'm going to send you something. Who am I missing? I've got Janet, Teresa Church, Stephanie, Goldie, Ellen, Zippity, Brenda D, and Joyce B, and Brenda Smith, and Belinda. I see April D, Durden, and there's Margaret, and all of this is from Margaret, so Margaret's not going to get one, but I could probably send her something else. So I've got 2 more slots. I'm waiting for 2 more names. Barry, Barry. Well, I'll be glad to send it to Barry. Barry, you're going to get a prize. We're going to get him arting somehow one of these days. He's going to start arting with us and sketching or something. I need one more name. One more name. Everybody's going to get some of this pretty fabric. And I've got 5, I'm giving you 5 different prints. 5 different prints. I need one more name. Anybody in the balcony that needs to come down and say hi? One more name. I don't want to mess it up. Everybody's saying hi. But these are beautiful. These are beautiful. I can't wait to. I'm going to have to add some more pages to my uh, Japanese book so I can put some of these in there. Okay. All right. That's it then. Those are all the names. So you're going to be getting an envelope from well, it's going to be from me, but it's from Margaret. And Margaret, she's been busy. She was making her snippet strips, and these were her fabric snippet strips. And she's putting yo-yos on them, buttons, and beautiful gemstone buttons, and beautiful safety pins, and beautiful little things on her snippet strips. And she sent me one, and this was the one I got. I got this one, and it's got bumblebee buttons on there. The bumblebees. There's another bumblebee button. So I think I'm going to hang this. I'm going to hang it up on my door. I've got a door, my back of my door, that I can put. Uh, yes, Teresa's making a new wavy journal, and it's so cute. And you put Happy Mail in it. Oh, good, Teresa. Good, Teresa. And then this is another snippet strip that Margaret made. I need to put her name on it. And she sent this to me. And so I'm going to put these over to the side for this evening, and we're going to play with some of the fabric that I have over here. But she also sent some bracelets, some pretty little bracelets. So these are also in the prize. So they'll be going out in um, hopefully they'll go out in tomorrow's mail if I can get the addresses put on in time. So I've been busy fixing these envelopes all afternoon. So here is fabric. We're going to talk about our swap for February. And the swaps are quilts, a 4 by 4 inch quilt square that will fit in an envelope for one stamp. And this is what we're putting, and then we put a little bit of Happy Mail with our quilt square in the envelope. Put a little bit of love in there, and your quilt square to each partner. If anybody would like to sign up for this, you just need to let me know, and I will put your name on the sign up sheet. It's one quilt per person. And Margaret, did you say 3? You wanted 3 names for yours on here. I got to get Margaret's name on here too. And I've lost my ink pen, but that's okay. I have another one. Joe bought me these new ink pens. And I've had them before. They're Sharpie gel pens, and they're nice to write with. That was from Joe. So we want this sheet here. Margaret says, I think she said 3. Okay. Take the wax off of it if I can. Boy, that didn't want to come off. That little waxy thing. It's more. I think it's more plastic than wax. So Margaret wants 3. And if anybody else wants to play along, let me know. I've got Angela, Marty, Carol, Brenda D, Cindy, Jassy, Esther, and Margaret. If there's anybody else that wants to play in the swap for February, it is a quilt square, and you can sew or no sew. He's good, Barry. Okay. He's in there, he's eating. Hi, Tanya. Tanya. Oh, you did? You're welcome, honey. You're so welcome. So anyway, this was my sample of a no sew, like I did a little bit of stitching on it by hand, and I did a little straight stitch around these 2 sides, and then I hot glued and pinned on the rest of the items. And this is the quilted square that I will be sending out in one of my trays. And then today I made a new square. I lost it. I lost it. Um, a new square, hmm out of this. Do you see it? There it is. I had it hidden. So this was out of some of Margaret's fabric. I sewed 2 pieces together, and then I just did a little finger press and opened that seam to get a 4x4 piece of fabric. And I've added a butterfly, and you don't have to sew on it. You can do anything you want. And I'm demonstrating other things to decorate your square with, because I'm crafty in that sort of way. So you're not obligated to do just the sewing, but I did a little bit of on this one, and I can probably get some more squares out of this, or I can get some more fabric because I've got more fabric over here. And then there's this piece was left in there, so I had to pull it out because it's going to go in the butterfly book. And I found some butterfly stickers and some more butterflies today on my desk as I was cleaning it off. So thank you, Steffi, for the group. I think just about everybody's in the group. Yeah, and you have to ask to join the group, and I will accept you after class, after school, after the stream. I will accept you later on tonight, and then you can post anything artsy in our group. I'd like for you to post your art, everything art. And then there is an address file. So if you join in on the swaps, you'll have addresses to look up. In there is usually where most of the addresses are. And if you can't find an address, just let me know and I'll get it for you. So there, yeah. So I think I've got uh, another flat envelope to go out, and it'll go to Tanya. Tanya, Tania Smith, and she lives in New Zealand, so she'll be an international. I got 3 internationals: Tanya and Janet and Carol. So you'll be getting some of the fabric. I'm just putting all my. I'm just on the ball. I tell you, I'm on the ball. So, uh, okay. So, anyway, that's the swap. And there's nobody else that wants to sign up. If I've missed you, let me know. Sherry's here. Is it? Okay, Carol, I will. I will let you know. Of course, I haven't given out names yet. And I usually do a round robin and fill in names. And I usually fill it in. And there's very, every now and then, I've got an extra I need to do. And I will have um, a couple of girls that I like to put in them every time is Barbara Batzer and Judy Patton. And this time I'd like to add Janet Burgess, uh, those three names. And they watch from a distance, but they don't come in the chat room. And Linda, I do. No, I don't. Linda, how many do you want to swap? And if any of you all know Janet Burgess, uh, keep her in mind. If you want to send her a note, a thinking of you note or something, she watches me on her phone or on the TV, and so she doesn't get the chat. But she's in the audience. So I just need to know how many Linda wants. Okay. Uh, Hi, Sharon. Good evening. I'm taking names for the swap, and it's a quilt square, and you can do it any way you want. It could be done like a snippet or a cluster, or you can actually sew it. And let me put Sharon's name on here. And so that's the swap. And just another few next week I'll be passing your names out. So uh, but it should be fun. And okay, so I'm going to move on. And right now I don't see anything. I can't think of anything that I want to do to these right this second. I love the fabrics, and a bunch of y'all will be receiving some fabrics. And since I have my butterflies out, I guess I need to just go ahead and get into the butterfly book. And these was my swap samples, and they will fit in an envelope. And it's one quilt per person, plain. But this was my sample, so we can have that for later. Now, so I think I'm on. I found my ink pen. There we go. We got two of them out now. So I think I'm doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and get the butterfly book out because, I'm just kind of hung up on it for some reason, and I can't wait to get the new one started. I'm gonna do. We'll do another new one, and it's going to be a sticker book, and I'm going to put all my old stickers in it. And this, let's see. Oh, this was in one of my coloring books, and it was the letter B, and it has butterflies on it. So I thought this would go good in the book, and we can color it. So good to see everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Pal right in. Pal in here. Get you a good spot. Get cozy. Kick your shoes off. Prop your feet up. Get you a cup of cocoa. So this will go in here somewhere like this, and we will have to color it. And I think I'm going to try watercoloring it because it'll be fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. And I need to go ahead and turn on my hot glue gun. So here it goes. It's going to go right there. So um, let me get my paint. I've been using this paint for since Christmas, and I like it. So I'm going to do it this way today. I'm going to do it this way. And I like using this brush. This is one of my Chinese brushes. And I'm just going to put some color over here. And this is pink. That's an orangey red. Like that. Can you all see what I'm doing? No. I'm concentrating. There's a dark pinky red orange. Like that. And this one is a pink. Pink. So, is Barry still in here? I need to tell him something. Oh, uh-oh. Sharon had to do labs and the lady couldn't find her vein. Oh, dear. Ouch, ouch. And the more she poked, the more you got scared. And they started hiding. Dear. Joe had his blood work done the other day. And then we went into the doctor's today and she went over everything and said, okay, here's what we're going to do. And then I'll get some blue over here. So let's paint. Wish me luck. See how my hands are, if they're sturdy enough today. Not shaking too bad. So I like that. The letter B for butterfly. And I had some yellow on my brush, so some of the blue turned to green. Blue greens. Like that. See if I could get blue butterfly going on here. Like that. Yeah, I like that. There's another butterfly up here. Joe's in the house.
Hello.
What do you need?
I just need to tell me that's it right now.
There's 3. There should be 3 in there.
3 in there. Okay.
For tonight.
Okay.
And you can take them now.
Okay.
Thank you, baby.
Hi, ladies.
He's just passing through. I filled his pill boxes up, and he wanted to make sure it was good to take. So, hi, Stacy May. So let's get some of this color, and we'll do a flower over here. And I don't know why I don't watercolor more often, because I do like it. I do like to watercolor. I'm going to go off the page with it. With that one. And if this doesn't do it justice, I can still go back over it with pencils after it dries. I can. We'll just do a little bit of that. And a little bit there. And we can do some yellow and do some dots. Woo! They bleed into stuff. That's fine. I don't mind a bit. Don't hurt my feelings. Let it bleed. And I'll do some more out here. Just because we can. Does it look okay on the TV? Can you see what I'm doing? A little bit. So we'll get some more of this one. And add a few dots over there. Let's see. Let's get my brush together there. And I like it. So we just gotta let this dry, and then it'll be done. And let me get some more of that yellow. There. And there. And there. Get the flowers in between. there. And I get some green for the rest of the leaves. I think the rest is going to be green. So we can use this green here. And try to do some leaves. Like that. They can go off the page. I like it when it does that. Mm-hmm. And a little bit of paint goes a long way. I tell you. I tell you, it does. So, get those little leavesies done up, and then we'll come back to square one. Don't know what that is, but we'll pretend it's a leaf. We'll just pretend that it is. Not sure. We'll just make believe that it is. And there's my bee. So make some more background. Fill in the background so it doesn't look stark white. I'm concentrating. So I'm just going to get into this little brown here and see. It's like a little olive uh, olive green. It's not olive green. What is that color? So get the background done a little bit more. And watercolor paints go a long ways too. It just keeps spreading and spreading. I don't think that looks too terrible. I think we'll get used to it. So that's going to be that page. Okay. We'll just put this over to the side, and we've got some butterfly stickers. We can go ahead and put some of them on the page, even around it. They are colorful. They match the colors on the page. Like that. I think that looks better. That looks much better. They fit right on top. I like that. Looks good. Okay. So there's our one of our butterfly pages we did today. Just have to let that dry. I had this on the front of the book, and it's going to have to be put back on. So I'll put these over here and let it dry, and um, we'll get our scavenger hunt book out next. Uh, okay. So hi everybody coming in. Angie, Debbie. We got a crew. Wow, I don't know how that happened. Top fans. How did that work? I don't know how I got into that. Okay. Anyway, let's just leave it like that. Okay. I touched something and these things came up. Janet's going on to bed. Okay, sweetie. Sweet dreams. Have sweet dreams. Good night. So I still have some more butterflies. I'll put them over here. And oh, this got to go in the book too, but I've got to let that dry for just a minute longer. It's still just a little bit wet, but I could probably put something down like this to help it, so I can turn the pages. I need to get to another page so that I can put my fabric strip in here. So so how are we going to do this? I like that. There's another butterfly. There's another butterfly. So I'm going to get my scissors out and trim this one off. And we'll put it down here. And we can put this one down over here. And do something around it. Let's pull this down. And see, there's a little butterfly there. I can still use that. And then this one I can trim right there. And put it right there. And I've got one more piece. I'm going to put these two down here. Don't know why, just because. Now, if y'all need me for anything, type in caps so that I can see you, and that way I won't have to read every single line when you're just chatting among yourselves. I guess I should save a piece for this for the Japanese book because I don't think I have any more of these. Put this one over here. Uh, this is the Japanese book. I'm running out of space. I did do her. Um, I did her Saturday, and I finished her up like on Monday, and so I did finish her. I started the coloring page, and I was doing her hair and everything. So I think the only thing I had left to do was maybe add a little bit of wet, a damp brush to work with a little bit of water to spread some of this. Uh, some of this were ink tints, so I can still do a little bit more detailing. And I was just waiting for you all to come back on before I did finished it all the way. So you can see how the ink tints is adding streaks to her hair. And I'm just using a damp brush. And that looks good. I like it. So you want to rinse your brush if you're going to change to a different color. I'll do this purple. You can see how the ink tints is uh, brightened it and brought it to life by adding a little bit of water to it. Just a light brush, wet brush, to give it some more color. But you want to rinse it every time because the colors will bleed onto each other. So I'll do the red here. Like that. All right. That looks good. Oh, Sherry said, "Hi, Sherry. I put a video of my scabby on your YouTube channel." Okay, okay, Sherry. I'll have to uh, go and watch it after a while. That is wonderful. I'll share it out to, if you want to share it out to my Facebook group, then everybody in here can go over and check it out too. That's awesome. You're done with all of it? I've just got two more times. I've got tonight and Saturday, and we'll be done with mine too. Just 20. I've got 20 more prompts to get. Okay. Maybe do her lips. I think those are kissable lips. Good. Okay, Jackie's got to go to choir rehearsal. Well, sing beautiful for us. Sing real pretty. I used to do all that. I used to sing in the choir, and I was in the bell choir. We did Sunday school and puppets and all kinds of things in the church. There's Santa. Oh, so sorry, Sana. Her mother-in-law passed away. She wasn't doing well in the hospital. So sorry, honey. That's sad. I'm so sorry. Uh, that's hard. Okay. See. We'll definitely keep you in our prayers. Thank you, Sherry. I tried. I tried to really do the white, and I thought I was messing it up, but it's okay. It's not the best white, but um, I did try to put some beige shadows in there and on her white face, but that's okay. So I'm done with her, and I need to put a date on her, and I need to put a date on the other butterfly page. So let's put a date on this one. And I opened this book up so that I can find a home for this little piece of Japan fabric, butterfly fabric. So pretty. I don't know where I want to put it. I could put it in here, I suppose. I'll put it right here anyway. And I'm going to let this dry because I had used a damp brush on it. So I need to let it dry. And I need to stamp this page. So we know we've worked in it a little bit. See, I had some wet spots. There. Okay. So I'm just going to lay that right there and look through here and maybe put some more of these butterfly stickers down with these other butterflies. And just playing around. And they're going every which way. Every which way but loose. Okay. So fun to do a butterfly book. So fun. See, that page is filled up pretty good. And I could even go and take one of my uh, stamps and do a few of these in here around on this page. Joy said, "Our son got our gas fireplace lit today. Woohoo! It hasn't been lit in maybe 5 years. Oh wow! Yes, you will need it if you lose power. Absolutely. We had a poem in Kentucky. We had a gas fireplace in the living room with the artificial logs, and I would use it. I've used it before when we didn't have power for something. Uh, okay, so I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to put this away, and I've got my hot glue gun on. I need to put this butterfly back down here. It came out of some Happy Mail, and I think I had it on there for right there. It's a cutout. It's not a sticker. And I think I'm just going to put it right here. Like that. Okay. Barry, I'm going to send you something in the mail, and it's going to have some bracelets in it so you can give the bracelets to your daughters. I don't know what you're going to do with the fabric, but you can give that to them too. But they're going to get some fabric, and they can sew them or use them in their crafts. Just saying. It's just the way it's going to be. It's what happens when you come into my room. You're liable to get some Happy Mail. We're just going to put this right there because we can. Okay, so we worked in the butterfly book, and we are we going to do any more with our watercolors? I can leave them out because I got some juicy stuff going on over here. I did see a picture that I thought would be really cool to draw. I have to go see if I can find it again. If you ever get to see them, well, you can just start a little pile for them. Keep always You should always try to keep a little something for them so when they ever do come over, you always have a little something something, no matter how small it is, just to let them know that you're thinking of them. So hang on just a minute. I have another photo that I want to see if I can find it again. I think I found it. I think it was over here. Uh, where minimize this one and go to this one, and this one is where I found it. If it's still there. Of course not. Not the one I wanted. It was music. related. There it is. There it is. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. Oh, I'd love to paint that. It's a thumbnail on my YouTube. And so let me get back over to my other. Here it is. Like that. Okay. We're still there. Everybody's still. It says I'm still live. Okay. Just checking while I was there. But I just saw this picture right before I got online, and um, and I found this. So I'm going to try to watercolor it. Hi, Doretha. Come on in. Let me post this uh, in my Facebook group. If anybody wants to try to paint along, you might discover you might like it. Oh, Teresa, here's Teresa's Happy Mail page that she did. I sent her. She was in a swap where we did origami, and I sent her a snippet strip and an origami doll. All right, nice, Teresa. I love it. So let's go to there, and I'm going to go to there, and we will post it next post. So if anybody wants to paint along, please do. And so I might end up doing watercolor for the background and then doing a little bit of acrylic paint on top of it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'm going to do. So while I'm getting that ready, I've got a couple announcements to make so you all can keep us in mind. I'm in a couple of swaps for February. Of course, we're doing our quilt square, and uh, Michelle, Curiosity Michelle, she is doing a hop for the first 14 days till Valentine's, and she's got 14 people lined up to do an altered chocolate box. And I have my chocolate box right here. And I've been telling y'all that, we're going to alter this on the 5th. I'm signed up on February the 5th to do this. And it's my regular time slot. It's be at 6 o'clock. And I will be working on this box and what's inside of this box. And she says I'm not supposed to tell and let the cat out of the bag, but I have mentioned a couple of times what I might do. So you'll have to come in on the 5th and make sure you see me do the altered candy box. And then on February the 14th, I'm in another hop with Becca and Dana. And that is also my regular time. I'll be on at it. I'll be on at 6, but their hops, they're going to have other people on all throughout the day of February the 14th. Every hour, there will be a new person for that whole day. And my time slot is from 8 to 9 for the hop. So I'll be doing something totally different than what I do. I'll do something special for just the hop. I might do a painting. I have an hour. and then when I stream from 6 to 8, I'll do my regular things, routine things. So I might just do the same thing I'm doing tonight, and then at 8 o'clock start painting. And this is what we did the other day, and it's so cute. He turned out cuter than I really thought he was. I just and then this one too. He turned out real cute too. So we're going to get to a different page here, and I am um, I'm using watercolor, so I'm not going to be able to put any um, gesso down because you don't need gesso with watercolors. But I'm going to try to do some watercoloring tonight, and I'm going to start off with uh, uh, some more water. And I have to be real careful with this tray. So let's see what we can do with this. So here we go. We're going to give it a try. And I think I should spray my paper a little bit. And I think I will. Put a little water down there, and then we're going to, and I like this Japanese brush. I'm falling in love with the Japanese. So this is going to be and it's landscape, but I'm going to do it standing up, portrait state uh, style. So we got some blue, and I'm not a really good watercolorist. I just do it. There's I don't have any lessons in it or anything. I'm really not a good example to do to be for watercolors, but I do just like to paint and play. So that's what we're doing. We're playing. We are playing. So yeah, and that's not really as dark as I wanted it. I wanted it darker. Yeah, that's how I want it right there. Let's see if we can do better. We'll just do 2 coats, and you can do more than one layer of watercolor. Um, uh, you sure can. More layers. So I really like that side better. Howdy do.
Hello, hello.
We're live. Come on in. Janelle's in the house.
You must do your password because his phone is not on Wi-Fi.
Oh goodness.
Mm,
You know where it is?
it's down there on that box, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Is it? Would it be in my phone?
It's just I can look on here. It's fine. I just get an ink pen. Use your piece of paper. Okay. It's right here.
I used to have a piece of paper there, and it got lost.
Get it?
Okay.
What are y'all making?
So we're painting. We're painting this right here. This beachy ocean thing.
Oh, okay.
And we're flying by the seats of our pants.
Pretty.
Everybody saying hello, Janelle.
Hello, Hello, everyone.
She's staying another week. She can move down here. Wouldn't hurt my feelings none. Let's see. So the next, I think I'm going to continue with the blue. I got off track. Sorry. So we're going to put some blue down here. Let me scoot this over just a tad. I think you can handle it. Prop this up. There we go. Now we're talking. So I'm going to draw a line right like that. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of purple in it. And I think this is my purple. The horizon. This is the horizon. And then we're going to do, I got this blue too. This is a nice blue for water. Oh yeah, I like that. And we're just going to kind of go in the middle to there and a little bit on the other side. And this will be hidden, a lot of it will be hidden under the palm trees. Oh yeah, like that, all the way down. You don't see the beach, but the trees are coming off the beach. I guess I could do a little bit of a beach down here. I could work it in. We can work it in. So let's get some of this orangey stuff and maybe do a little bit of a beach down here. And we could add some dark to it. Did you find it? Did it work? If you don't care, why don't you write it down for me on a sticky note and tape it to the side of the box?
Cool. The sticky note.
Yep, we got everything. And I
I got a
had
pen right here.
here's a
Because
pen
I wrote it on this.
and I had here's some Scotch tape so that it's sticky. No, it's sticky. It probably come off. So yeah,
Mm.
I think that's a piece of little Sharpies that was came from the opposite page. So okay, so this is going to be the beach, and I think I'll add a little bit of goldness to it. I've got some gold on top of the beach. It's not the focal point. The focal point is the sunset. But here it's a sunrise because I'm on the east side. Okay, I got a couple layers of that on there. So now I'm going to go back into the yellow. And we're going to do this here. Clean my brush off a little bit. And it's going to hit some of the blue and give it a little bit of a greenage tint to it, which is fine, just fine for this piece. I don't know that I've ever done this before. I mean, I've done a lot of beachy things, but I don't know that I've ever done anything like this with watercolor. So on top of the horizon, we've got I gotta have me some more yellow. This is all going to be up here. I've never done it in watercolor before that I know of. If I have, I've forgotten. Isn't this going to be cute? Look how pretty it's being. Can you see? Can you see? And then I'll do the palm trees with acrylic on top of the watercolor to cover up the what I'm doing. Because I could try to do a black, but I think I'm going to switch over to my little tiny uh, brush pen, that makeup brush that I have, to do the palm tree in with. And it'll be a dark colors like dark green and black, because it's in this shade, like the sun's on the other side. It's coming. It's coming. It's okay. It's a little bit of blue in there. It's okay. Not gonna hurt a thing. And then there is a little cloud up there that looks like it's a cloud, but it looks yellowy because the sun is hitting the cloud. See if I can get it up in there on top. It's going to turn green, but see, I might have to touch it up with the. I think it'll work if I just let it pool and then let it dry thick. We'll let that dry and put another coat on top of it. Okay, I love it. And I can't do anything about that little black spot right there. If you all see that little black spots, that's from a Sharpie from the other side of the page. It bled through. I should put something underneath when I do my things. Okay. Is everybody doing okay? My chat's not moving very much. Y'all doing all right? Am I doing all right? So I'm done with the paint, the watercolor paint. So I'm going to just clean my water puddles up. And let that dry, and it'll dry up real quick. Real quick, it'll dry, and then I can close the lid. I'll get the fan on it over here. Okay, so let's dry this with the dryer, and we're going to do the palm tree part. Can you all hear me? Are you all here with me? Okay, good, Sherry. Okay, thank you. Just checking. The chat hadn't moved a bit, hadn't hardly moved, and that's fine. I'm glad you all are putting me on in the background. That's fine. Now I could put a little bit of red orange on this. Thank you, Sharon. Dry my cloud up here. Yeah, I need to put a little bit of red, orangey red around to highlight this. See if I can do it. I would consider this paint palette a warm paint palette. The colors are warm. So what I'm going to do is just barely get some of this off of my brush, and I'm going to just uh, do a little bit of fading in and out the edges to give it that uh, a little glow around the edges. Because this will be behind the palm trees, but I still want that there. We still need it there. And there's a little bit of orange all the way across here. And the main part of the sun will be behind the palm trees. And then there's a little bit of streakiness of this orangey red across the yellow. Oh my gosh! I looked up into the on the computer and it looks great. I surprised myself. Thank you, Candy. She's making soup. What kind of soup are you having, Candy? I gotta do something with this. Do I need some more yellow back? Where did that come from? He's talking to somebody in there. Probably his uncle. Wow. That looks really cool, guys. I just surprise myself sometimes. And I can do a big circle right there and make it as bright as I can. And add a little more to my cloud up here. This is going to be our sun. I'll add a little bit of orange to it. Like that. Oh, I love it. Just subtle. It's subtle. Okay, so I'm going to quit that, and we're going to let this dry again, and maybe one more layer. Just one more layer. That'll do it. That'll be behind the palm trees. Oh, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. You forgot to say hello. So, I'm going to let this dry again, and then I'm going to get my greens out for the trees. Let y'all look at this again. Beef barley. Yummy. I love beef barley. Sharon is a watercolorist. She knows about watercolors. And I'm gonna try to go to the end of the month with this book, and I'm getting my better paper out. I've got to um so I want a dark green. I want this color green, and of course I'll use black, my black as well. There's enough in there. And then I want to use some other shades. I like to use multiple shades. So I'm going to try to use these two. And I love the turquoisey blue tones in it. Blue peacock. So these will be the colors in my tree with a little bit of black. Okay, because we're looking at the dark side, and I can lay my phone right here. So, all right. So let me get my tiny, tiny, tiny brush that I love, that I only have one of. Only have one. I put the lid back on it. I moved my caddy further away and I can't see. Blind as a bat. That one's almost too tiny. But it will work in a pinch. These are nail brushes, and I'll save the little cappy thing to protect the brush part of it when I get done. And I like this little brush because it goes to a point and it's kind of square on the tip of it. It'll be good to make it the palm, the trunk of the tree. There's another one that's good too. This one here would be a good one. But then I need a a palm frond brush. I don't see my other brush. Come out wherever you are. Don't see it. So, let me look around, see if I see anything. I'm just going to try to use what we have. So, I'm going to start off with the black, and then I'll put the green on top of the black, since we're looking at the uh, dark side of the tree. And we probably don't even need that much, but we're going to put a little bit of that on the plate. For starters, I'm going to use this brush, and we're going to go up from the up here, and like that, and it's going to go right in front of the sun. And then there's going to be another tree coming up behind it. Like that. Like that. Okay? So that's all of that little brush I need. Okay. Sharon said I got some books off of Amazon last week that has drawings and drops of watercolor and a watercolor brush called Relaxing Watercolors. They are also called Also Fun. Oh, okay. Can't seem to get all the black off of that one. I'll have to take it into the bathroom. So I'm going to get this other little brush. And I'm going to go with making its branches. And they're going to come down onto the water. Like that. And like that. And like that. And then this other palm tree is going to be involved, intertwining, intertwining, like that, like that. Okay, okay. And we can even put another branch in there and in there if we wanted to, just for fun. There we go. Clean that out. I'm still looking for my other brush. I know there's another brush over here. Is this it? I don't think that's it, but I can try it. I can try it. It's not as thin as I want it to be. It's too thick. I could give it a haircut. If it's got too much hair on there, that's what I need to do. Let's try it. Let's get my scissors. We're just going to give it a little haircut. We did. We gave it a haircut. So let's see how it does now. I think that'll work. Okay, let's try it. So this is how we're going to do our prom. This is perfect. This is perfect. Have to sort of hold your mouth right, but I don't mind. Yeah, I like that. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Come in. We're doing a little painting today, and it's a little sunrise on the beach. Okay, I'm not holding my mouth right on that side, but that's okay. They're not all perfect, but they're going to look good. Okay.
Right. I think it comes there first and then goes.
Okay. This is going fast. Oh, Teresa's got a beautiful sunset about to happen out her door. All right. Teresa, good job. Post us a picture. Send us a picture. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so there's the base. And now I'm going to use some greens. I'm going to start off with this green, which is a hooker's green, and it is a like a forest green. Let's see if that's enough. We'll give it a try. It's good and thick. So I'm going to go right on top of the black with the green. So the black will show, making it look like a shadow, I guess. Oh, I watched a video yesterday, and it was a, a teenager in school, in class, and he wore glasses, and he was colorblind, and they gave him a pair of glasses that kind of that showed him colors for the first time, and he saw colors for the very first time, and they filmed it. It's been on the internet for a long time. I've seen it a lot. I've seen it before, but he looks around, and he didn't know what color is. All he saw was gray and black, and I guess he saw some darker uh, different shades, of black and gray and green, but he never saw any colors. And after he realized it, he was he was happy. He didn't say anything, and he looked around, and then he realized the different colors, in the room, in the school classroom, and he started crying. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's also touching to see when people hear for the first time, when they get their conar implants, cone implants things for their hearing, and it vibrates, and then they can hear their mother's voices for the first time, and the babies start crying. Oh, Sharon's got an Instagram. Okay. Well, I really don't fiddle with Instagram so much, but I'll do it for Sharon. I'll go over and see her work. That would be nice. She does pretty work. She's a good watercolor person. And I just saw in the book on the in my bookshelf the other day. I have a book that Sharon gave me where we did watercolor birds, and it was a coloring book, and it was it was real light gray scale print of the bird. So when you watercolored it you really couldn't see any of the lines. Coke, coke, cochlear, your cochlear implants. Yes, Zippity. Thank you. You got it, girl. You got it. Cochlear. Mm-hmm. Pretty amazing. So I'm almost done with this. And then I'm going to do that other. I got two more shades to put on. And they're more brown than green over here, but we're going to put it green today. Make it a little greenish. So I think that should work for that. I gotta do this one now. And I like a little water in here. Here we go. So let's see if we can get this one done up real quick. Okay. Okay. So that's the darker green. So I've got one more brush over here. Did that green, put that away. I've got another sagey green going on here. This one's called uh, moss green, and it's a chalky. It's a deco earth, and it's going to be on top. And I'm going with a smaller brush. So, hi Chris. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So let's see if we can do this justice here. Okay. So how's that looking? Am I getting there? And I can still go over it as many times I want if this isn't the right shade. I can go over it some more. Get this leather tree. Almost done with this one. We got one more color to use. And we're going to put that turquoisey on top. It's just the way I like to do it. And there's no two trees that I don't think I do any of them the exact same way. They're all different. But that's okay. Makes them unique. So there's that. I think I need uh, a little tan to go down on the tree trunk. That looks pretty good to me. I'll just do a little bit of this one. And then we'll be done. I think we'll be done. And maybe put a word. Maybe we'll put a word. Get a word to put on there. Oh, yeah. This is like icing on the cake. Oh, yeah. I can hear the wind blowing through the leaves now. This 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 makes me smile. This makes me happy. It's worth every stroke. It's worth it. Almost. Thank you, Ellen. All right. So another thing I like to do is maybe down here just add a few uh, some little grasses down here in the at the sand area, something like that. I think that'll work right like that. Oh, you all can't see that. Just smell it. There we go. There we got some little something down in here. And then I'll get a little bit of a brown for uh, the bark. It's got to have a little bit of bark. Good night, Sherry. Thanks for coming in. So we'll put that, and we'll just do a little like that. Layers of the palm trees. Okay. And we could also put some birds flying into the blue yonder. Just a little life, something alive. That was not so good, but that's okay. It's okay. All right. You see the birds flying around? So let's clean this off. And then over here, let's I'm going to get a little bit of gold. I'm going to get a little bit of gold out and see if we can't use a little hint of gold on the trunk a little bit. Just a few little hit and miss highlightings. On your brush. And maybe some makia berries growing up in here. Little kia berries. And then I'm going to put some little stars, sand, little sparkle on the beach. Can you see me? Down here. Little gold. And I could do a little bit of highlights there. In the water glistening. Just a little something something. A little shiny. Something shiny. Just like that. And then do we want a little bit of ocean waves? And I think I'll just do a little it's a calm ocean, and I have seen the ocean calm before. It does get calm without waves, in between high tide and low tide. I think it does that from time to time. So you see a little ocean water there, and I can just do a little bit of waves action going on here. Just a hint. Just the lightest brush I can find to do it with. Super super skinny light hint. Hint. Okay, I think it's done. Did I capture it? Did I capture the... Still needs a little bit more orangey reds in it. But I do see it. A little bit of orangey over there. And it is in there. But I think a word, something up here would be the best. Put some words in it. I like it. So I did have some ocean words at one time. Let's see if I can find any up here. I used to keep them up here. Got some words. There's a lot of words. Let me know if you see something. I like the stillness of it all. Something still or beachy. Relax, rest and relax. Beauty. She's eating a pretzel with something in the middle of it. Is it peanut butter? I've used a lot of these words. I like the rest and relax. I'm going to have to go with that if I don't find any beachy ones. The beachy ones are I've used them for several years, and there's not as many in there as there used to be. But I like rest and relax. So we'll just go with that. Blessed to relax. Yeah. I've got I'll just cut this out first. Heavens, Betsy, where's my scissors? I don't see them anywhere. There they are. Found him. Blessed to relax and rest. I have to go with what I got. Be in the moment. There's blessed. Okay. Enjoy God's goodness. Yep. Goodness. Those are good words. Just I print these pages out and they're just random a lot of them are random words. And then I can cut them up and use them in as we go along. There's a bunch of them in here. So we'll just leave that like that. And we'll put these up here. And I think I'll ink the edges. So we'll to break down a little bit of the white. Okay. So now we'll get some glue each. All right. Hi, Patty. Hello, everybody. I'm sure there's a few of y'all that I've missed. So I love it. So let me put the date on there. And you know what? I didn't turn the numbers on the date earlier, but that's okay. It's supposed to be 22, and I used used the other date. That's all right. The gold really does some nice accenting. There we go. And then I can do this one too. Alrighty, Roo. Okay, that worked. There we go. I love it. I can never go wrong with a beach picture. But you all see some of the lines that I did in there. So it was a watercolor background with an acrylic palm tree on top. Oh yeah, it looks good. I like it. I'm gonna take a picture of it. And I'll post it with my other picture in let's find my thing. I thought I could get to it. I have to go over here. So I'll edit this picture and add this picture beside it. So there they are beside each other. And I think I did a good, okay job. Yeah, I like it. So I'm going to let this dry some more. I'm going to set it over here to the side. And this is dry, so I can close that up. And then I think what I'm going to do is show you all one of my old books and do a little flip through of something, a blast from the past. So let me go see if I can find an old one, art book. And we'll just have a little flippy, a little flipsy. So here's one we can look through. I'm just grabbing it. I don't not peeking at it and nothing. And this is a, a shorty book with a big spiral on it. I think it's got tearaway paper in it. Uh, so let's see. This is 2022. So let's see if I can get it to lay flat. That might work. You all might be able to see both sides there. So this is obviously a prompt page, January of 2022. So it had punch. I got heart punches on there from the hole punch. I've got a cluster, a tag, people. I've got candy wrappers on there. I've got ribbon, a border, letters, and a stencil or heart. The bubble wrap heart shaped bubble wrap in the background. So that was a prompt page. The, Here's a magazine page art that we do sometimes. That's fun. And this looks like another prompt page. It's got stamps. It's got a ribbon. It's got a magazine girl. It's got the postage stamps in the background. It's got splatters and drips. This is wax. I used wax on that. And glitter. It's got glitter on it. This is some more magazine pages we did. Remember we used to pick the page numbers. We did five pages, and then we would use those pages to make the art. It challenged you to use what you have. And I did a little uh, devotion here, and you can see in here. You see there's a fork, and it was a devotion on keeping your fork. And this was in February the 8th of 2022. If anybody wants to go back and watch that video, you can hear that devotion, hear that little poem read. And this was stamp head art. I have no idea what this was about, but we used a head and we used stamps. We got butterflies and hearts and a stencil in the background. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Here's some more magazine art. This was March 2022. Racing for Open Art. Unstoppable. Here's another art page, magazine page. And I told a story. Were you watching me in 2022, Angie? Were you with me back then? I do have videos back then. They're in the archives. You can go look for the the videos. This one's March 24th, 2022. These are all magazines. Looks like. Oh, there's a giraffe in there. Jassy, are you here? I'm going to show you a giraffe. I think this was like the 5 pages uh, uh, game. It was a game. We made it up. Look, there's some drafts here too. I like drafts. Yeah. This looks like a prompt page. Be your best. I've got glitter paper. I've got a doily. I've got a negative punch. I've got a bee. Of course, the background, and there looks like there's some mark making on the background using a sponge or something. Love can be more active. she's got she's got a artificial arm on, and then she's got 2 shoes on, and they're house slip. One's a tennis shoe and one's a house slipper. There's a mirror ball down there, and I think this is a potato chip. Probably something from the garbage. We did a bingo page. There's yarn. There's a dog and a cat, a magazine. There's a napkin. There's watermelon. There's a bowl of fruit. There's some spaghetti. There's looks like bacon. hmm Here is I love doing this type of stuff. I don't do it enough, but I get a book, a picture book, a big picture book, and I'll tear out a page or two, and I tear it apart, and it's bigger than this page, and I make it fit onto a smaller page, which is in here, and then this was a lake of some sort in tropical area because of the blue, and then I found other objects to put around the lake. He's he's metal detecting over here. He's treasure hunting, and she's sunbathing. And there's a ship. There's a couple of ships, and there's a crab over here. More imagination. This was another one. Use a different magazine, and then I did the white up here in the sky, and I did the water, and put it together, and then I had the Statue of Liberty. That was in May 10th of 2022. And here's another picture that I loved. And she and the little girl were on two different pages, I think, or the same page, but I tore them out and put them together here. It's different. Wanted dirty dogs. Oh, we forgot to do our scavenger hunt tonight. I'm going to have to take a rain check. Everything I know, I learned it from dogs. This was some leftover paint, and I have no idea. There's Happy Mail, probably Happy Mail, but I have this stamp and this stamp. I have these stamps, so it could have been just a prompt page. Here's another. This came from another book that I have over here, and it had these showboats going up and down the rivers, and I tore the page out and I condensed it into small to fit in this smaller book. Need to get I got that book out. And look here, Jassy. I've done this I think a couple of times when you've got the little giraffe and the mama giraffe. And they have a purple tongue. Their tongues are purpley looking, dark, uh, not black, but purple looking. And that's so that because they eat from trees, they eat leaves out of the trees, and it keeps them from burning their tongue in the sun. That's a true fact. Here we did roll a cat. Too bad. Here we painted a flower. This was June of 2022. If you all want to go watch the video. And here's another one. I've done this one several times. I've got a plain sticker in here, but it's a ship and the water with the land. This is just the low lying land, and I've got some kind of texture paste on there because it's rough. And I don't know how I did. This was I'm thinking like 4th of July, and I think I painted it with Q-tips. I think these are all painted with Q-tips. And then this was a toilet paper roll that I made a flower out of. And I dipped it in the paint. I split the ends, dipped it in the paint, and did that. That's what I did. Some more magazines. This was a leftover page. I had some paint, so I put it on there. Didn't do nothing with it. Here is a prompt page. Having a great vacation. Went swimming with Katie Cat and Tommy Tortoise and hunting for shells. Wish you were here. Prompt page, no doubt. Here's another prompt page. Here we did some, it looks like we did some acrylic painting. Made a wonky bird, and she's got real blue feathers on it, a real feather on her. Horses are hard. I say that all the time. I keep trying. Another crazy magazine page. This was I think this was a prompt page. There are no mistakes in art. I must have used expand paste, and I think I tried to color it. Oop, I got an empty page. And looky here. And look at the word. That's what we did today. And I did the blending technique in the background. Magazine art. A prompt page. More magazine art. Boy, we were hot and heavy in magazine art that year. I probably had a separate book that I just did all my paintings in. Funny, 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 funny and fun. Prompts, prompts. I've done my share of prompts. Here we go. Here's Orby. Oh, we did paint blobs over here. This is a witch and a tin man and an astro dog, a picnic basket, and this is the Sesame Street 734 frog. I don't know what that means. There's a 4, 3, 7. I don't know. We must have saw the numbers. Oh, this one's at 743. And a frog. Is that the address to Sesame Street? Here's some more paint blobs. A guy riding a rabbit. A man in the cab of a truck. A girl washing her hair. And a girl rolling in the grass. Ooh, look at this one. This is pretty. This one's got eggshells on it. Yeah, did good on that. And that's the end. So, all right, that was a blast from the past, you guys. So I'm going to get off of here. It's time to go. And I will be back Saturday night and we'll play some more. And until then, I'll see you. I'll see you in the chat room somewhere. Good night, everybody.